Morning, everybody. Connor from Dash 7 Studios here. After a long hiatus of about a few weeks, back in another train sim live stream. The reason I haven't been doing them is I've been having some interesting computer problems, but hopefully they've been resolved now. So we're giving live streaming another shot. Today we will be taking a run on the French TGV at the Marsielle-Avignon, the TGV route, and after that we will be doing a workshop scenario on the London-Faversham route with the class 47. Like I said, let's hope for the best. Hopefully the computer problems have been resolved and we can get through this stream with no issues. So, we are loaded up into the TGV, and our text says this: Good morning, driver. Today you'll be driving this express passenger service from here to Avignon TGV. Open the doors to allow passengers on board, then you are clear to depart. That seems very loud, and I'm not sure if it is on. And I have no video, do I? Yeah, the video feed is not working. That's cool. We can fix that. Hold on one sec. Not entirely sure why that's happening, but well, we can fix this, I suppose. Alright, let's see if that fixes our video. Alright, we're boarding. You're not missing anything. If it doesn't work, don't worry. I'm just setting up the train. Believe our... No, our headlights are not on. We're going to dim them because it's daytime. Sorry about the lag, by the way. This route is a little intensive on this end. Nope, our video is still not working. Oh, wait, yes it is. Yes it is. Okay, we are good. We are good. Sorry about that, folks. I had to completely reinstall OBS on my computer. Therefore, I have all the settings were restored to default, so I have to set it all back up again. Also, due to that, if there are any issues with the audio, if my voice is too loud, not loud enough, can't hear the game's too loud, that kind of thing, please let me know so I can fix it for the next stream. Also, before we get started, if you can excuse my head, I'm having a bit of troubles with my allergies this morning, so you're gonna hear a bit of that. I'm sorry ahead of time. Anyway, once we get out of Marsielle or Marcel or whatever, I think it's probably Marcel. The frames will get better. All right, all passengers on board. Proceed to Avignon TGV, calling it Aix-en-Provence TGV en route. Now, I'm doing my best on these pronunciations. I am obviously not French, and I do not pretend to be able to speak French. Oh, yeah, look at that frame rate. Ah, it's gorgeous. The TVM signaling is not yet implemented yet. So, that starts being implemented at the start of the Marseille tunnel. And like I said, once we get out of Marseille, the frames will get much better. I mean, they're not phenomenal, but for going 300 kilometers an hour, they're not bad. Top speed we'll be able to get up to today, I believe, is 320 kilometers per hour. Which I don't know how much that equates to in miles per hour, but that's still pretty dang fast. And we are speeding already. Couldn't be a Dash Seven Studios video without speeding, could it? Yeah, this is why this route is so intensive. Just take a look at the overhead catenary here. That would explain why it's so intensive on the computer. It's pretty complex. For any of you who have driven on the London-Faversham with the Class 395 on the HS1 section, this route implements the same style of signaling, the TVM signaling, so... Double yellow, what does that entail? I believe that means the next signal is a straight yellow, but I don't know about French signaling. I read the manual once, but that's about it. That's about my knowledge. I know their signaling, like German signaling, is quite complex. So, what is our... We have a green. Okay. We good, we good. About to have a 60 kilometer per hour speed limit. What? What? How are we still speeding? It's a 60. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, this game is up to its old tricks again, I see. Well, I just lost us like 30 points off of our final score. Thank you for that, Dovetail, making a bug-free route as normal. See, look, now it's a 60, and this sign is like half a mile behind us. That's irritating, but oh well. Alright, now I can go 110. And by the way, for those of you who are watching the stream, who have watched my previous streams, you'll notice that the frame rate on the stream is set at 30 instead of 60 like it used to be. That's just simply because on most routes I'm not getting 60 FPS, and it creates a kind of weird, almost sped up version of what I'm actually doing. So, and it's easier on the computer too, rendering 30 FPS versus 60. So, for those of you who notice little things like that. we've got a little bit before the TVM signaling is implemented. Then it's easy sailing from there, because there's no color lights to look for. It's all displayed on your dashboard, which is really nice. Yeah, right about where that 160 kilometer mile an hour speed limit is actually at the 230 right behind it is where it begins, I believe. We'll hear a fairly loud beep, and we'll see a number appear on this section of the dashboard. There we go. TVM signaling is active. And as you see, we have a our speed limit. Actually, I need to change the pantograph tension to LGV so we can actually get power. I can't imagine what a pain in the butt this is going to be to stop. I've never attempted to do a station stop mid-route with the LG or the TGV before. It's going to be interesting. .230 might be our maximum allowed today, considering we're making a stop in 8 kilometers. Alright, we have a 230 blinking on our display now, which means our speed is either about to increase or decrease. I believe it's about to it's about to decrease. It doesn't increase when it blinks. So the next lowest speed limit, I believe, is 200 kilometers per hour. So we need to be down to that before we hit the next TVM marker. And if it's the 171, then we're probably going to get a penalty, but I believe it's 200, then 170, if I remember correctly. Oh, no, it's 170. Okay, so we need to be down to 170 by the time we hit the next marker. And here we are coming out of the tunnel. We're going to get to see some scenery. How about that? I will say this, the route is actually quite decent looking. Alright, there's our stop at A in Provence. Again, I've never attempted to stop one of these things mid-route for a station, so we're probably going to overshoot it. applying the brakes a little bit now. We're not going to stop in time, I don't think. Oh yeah, we will. We'll be fine. And we're going to be a bit late on it, but whatever. Okay, this thing's actually quite easy to stop. Yeah, we're going to be about a minute and 10 late, minute 15. I really couldn't be bothered with that right now, though. The sounds on this are actually quite good besides the horn. I mean, it sounds realistic, but it just wasn't done very well. That's the problem. So we're traveling roughly, I think it's 90-something kilometers on this route from end to end, but because we're going so fast, it only takes about half an hour. Then we'll go play on the London-Faversham with the Class 47. Yeah, I got a timeliness penalty, but, you know, I couldn't be bothered with that. I think our speed limit's going to stay 170 through this switch. And then we can go back up to track speed by the looks of it. Yep, there we go. There's our 300. Which basically means we will not have to stop accelerating for quite a while. Yeah, like I said, the route itself actually looks fairly good for a DTG route. A lot of nice foliage. Half the time you are going too fast to really see it, though. That might be why it looks good. I don't know, I mean, if you're looking out here, it does look pretty good. I don't know what, you know, France looks like. I can't, you know, say if this is accurate or not. 'Cause obviously I've never been there. Nor do I plan to anytime soon. But, I mean, it looks okay. It looks quite, like, arid, though, for France. It feels like it should be greener. I don't know when or if we'll be allowed to go 320. But that might be toward the other end of the route. That is one thing I've noticed, is that I don't think the track has any super elevation on the corners. Or if it does, it's very minimal. I feel like it should be more than what it is, though. Considering we're going 300 kilometers an hour. You will notice that we are starting to get lower frames with quite a few lag spikes. The only reason for that is because we're just going so damn fast that the game is struggling to render in scenery in front of us. And I'm surprised that the route's just open like this on the sides. There's no fences or anything to keep people off. Maybe there is in real life, but it's weird. You think there would be more protection for the route. Because, I mean, if you hit somebody at this speed, basically there's nothing left of the person. I guess people in France aren't stupid. I guess they are taught to not go near the tracks. Yes, 300 kilometers an hour is very fast, to say the least. I guess no one's watching this morning. Not really getting any chat. No, there's two people watching right now. I think one of them is me. Alright, there's our 320 kilometer mile limit. Why did I say mile? Anyway, there's our 320 kilometer per hour limit. Just passed through a neutral zone there. They do have those on this route. Which is cool. 320 is the max speed limit of this train set, I believe. Also comes with a fairly nice passenger view, if I do say. Again, don't know what they look like in real life, but I can imagine it's probably pretty realistic. Looks good. The speed of this thing reminds me of that Super Class 47 that somebody made years and years ago that can get up to, like, insanely high speeds. That thing was a blast to drive. One thing I'm thinking of picking up in the near future is the Chatham Main Line extension, the Medway Valley. I really want that. It looks really nice. As you can see, we've got something pretty funky going on with the train right now. It was just vibrating uncontrollably there. Not sure what the dealio with that was, but that was pretty freaky. I thought we were going to get launched up into the sky there for a sec. Got about 40-ish kilometers to go, which obviously takes no time in this thing. Going a kilometer at this speed takes about 11 or 12 seconds, which is pretty insane. And as I said, the sounds in this thing are actually pretty decent for a change. A little bit loud in the cabin, but other than that, it's not bad at all. Yeah, the lag spikes are starting to get pretty heavy now, considering we're going so fast. And FYI, since I said 40 kilometers a couple minutes ago, we've done 20 kilometers in that short amount of time. Jesus Christ. Frames really are tanking right now, aren't they? This is a route I don't very often play on, actually. It's just because it's so linear. I mean, every service is going to be the same thing. I mean, then again, with the route with high speed such as this, I mean, I obviously it's going to be pretty linear, but linear in the sense that there's not much to do on it besides this. Neutral section. And we're good. Alright, we're about 20-ish kilometers away from Avignon. Alright, our 320 is dropping now. I believe it's going to be a 270. Or maybe, actually no, it's going to be 300. We are 12 kilometers away from Avignon now. Oh, no, it is a 270. Because we are getting closer, we are definitely going to be wanting to slow down here. I believe... I don't remember what the next speed limit is. I believe it's 200. Oh no, now we can go back up to 300, but it's going to drop down to 270 again. Yep. Nope, now we're back up to 300, but it's going to drop down to 270 again. So we're just going to be cruising around 225 for now, just so we have ample time to slow to 200 if it does drop all the way down. Which it's going to have to here pretty quick. Yep, there it goes. $170 is our new limit. That'll be fine. We'll be well slowed down by then. Neutral zone. And we are clear. $160, which we are clear of. $130. As you can see, our frames are getting a bit better. Oh, son of a... God, I hate the brakes in this thing. That is one reason why I hate driving this route. Is if you even flick the brake a little bit past apply, it just slams you into emergency with no choice. That right there is, I remember now, why I got the route, drove it once, and then never touched it again until recently. That right there. They're going to be about a minute and a quarter late now. Because this damn thing. So we're going to get a penalty for that too. The career system in this game, while I do like playing career scenarios, has so many things wrong with it. I'm an advocate of career scenarios. I do enjoy them, but it does need work. Well, that ended well. Although I can't really say I'm all that surprised. I'll be lucky to get a silver medal on that one. Oh, well, we got a 902. Great run, driver. The passengers have fully alighted. Now that we've reached Avignon TGV, let's review your performance. I don't want to know what my performance is. Oh, wow. Got a gold. That'll work. Alright, now it is time for... our workshop scenario of the day. And that would be a container run with a class 47. I have edited the scenario just a tiny bit. I went through and replaced the Kuju container cars with the class 66 ones. They just look a bit better. So, now it's just a little bit of time to wait until it loads. And this is where most channels would supply you with a nice fancy splash screen and some elevator music. I don't have that, so you're stuck listening to my pretty voice for a couple minutes until it loads. Then you can just tune me out and listen to the trains. Not sure how much longer this live stream thing is going to be a thing. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to do it during the day, because I'll be starting work again soon, and I don't know what the schedule is going to be like. So, let's just hope for the best. Alright, you are driving the container train to Who Junction. Prepare the locomotive and depart. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be when tracks are clear. Headlights. Good. Reverser forward. Good. Make sure we got our tail lamp on. Good. Don't know why the frames are so low right now. It's just London-Faversham. My computer's just feeling moody today, I think. Although at this point I'm lucky that it works at all. Got a 377 departing before us. We got a 395 coming towards us here. Alright, we've got a yellow, so... Not sure what the speed limit for a freight train is on London-Faversham. But we are just going with what it is on the board. I do like London-Faversham. It is quite a nice route. I don't plan it nearly enough. Steam sale going on. I got a bunch of emails this morning from Steam. All sorts of stuff. My wish list is on sale, which is cool, you know, if you have money, which I don't. So just a slight bit loud in the cab, but then again, it is a very old train, so, you know. This is a train in desperate need of remodeling. It needs to be redone quite badly. I wish somebody like, some third party would give it a new model. Maybe spice it up a little bit, because the handles aren't even round. They're just vaguely spheroid shaped. I think the max, I don't know what the max speed of a container train is. I'll have to ask around and keep it in mind. I don't really like this livery on the Class 47 personally, but that's just my opinion. Start braking a little bit now because we have a double yellow. And then we're going to have another yellow, probably, because the station up here. We did have a stopping service in front of us. So, yeah, if we look down the tracks... Oh, no, I was wrong. Normally, you're able to see the train in the station, but I guess he's just a little bit ahead of us this time. I do see we have a red signal down there, so I'm not going to be going very fast. And now it's changed to a double yellow, so. Also some very good container wagon sounds from Armstrong Powerhouse, as per usual. That sounded great. We've got a double yellow. We're just about on the tail of the stopping service, but not quite close enough to hit a red yet. I believe there's another station coming up fairly soon, though. Yeah, so we've got Sittingbourne coming up pretty soon, so. And we've got a green now. Here comes another 47 container train by the looks of it. There are those lovely default Kuju flat wagons that we originally had on our service, but I took off and replaced with the nice Class 66 ones. Yeah, I have about a 17-mile journey ahead of us to Who Junction. So not that far. I believe that the Chatham Main Line in the Medway Valley is sort of a companion to this route. I believe they split off at the at Strood, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, I do want those routes quite good, or not quite good, quite a lot. Not sure what to expect signal up ahead. I feel it's probably going to be a red. Nope, it's not going to be. It's going to be a yellow, because that train has cleared the station. Yep, got a yellow. There's another Class 47 and a 37. Sorry, that'd be a 375. I said 377 earlier too, didn't I? Yeah, 375s on this route, not 377s. Though there's really not much difference. Another Class 47. Holy crap. Alright, our signal just changed to a yellow. I have a dinky little horn on this thing. But, you know, what are you gonna do? I've got a single yellow again. Alright, we've got a red. We got a yellow now. We're getting diverted onto the slow track, I think. Got another yellow. When there's a yellow signal, I try to keep around a 45-mile-an-hour speed limit, because that is normally enough time to brake if I see a red, which I do. So, oh, nope, just turned to yellow, so. Rule number 1, always stay hydrated. Got just about 11 miles to go until our stop at Who Junction. Alright, not sure what our signal's going to be, but let's hope it's a yellow, not a red. Yep, it's a yellow. Not sure how far ahead of us that stopping service is, but it can't be that far. We got a double yellow now. At least build up a little bit of speed. Try to go no faster than 60 when I have a double yellow. Yeah, that's one glitch I've noticed with these container wagons is once you release the brakes, you jump forward quite a bit. I'm not sure if it's actually how it is in real life. Yeah, you see, just like that. That bug is actually quite irritating. And look at that, we have a green. I think that's the one we were just behind. Yep. I believe that would be it. Yes, it was. Excellent. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And we are now in a tunnel. As if you guys couldn't see that for yourselves. He has really bad brakes. I forget. You guys are seeing this, right? Every time if this is a career scenario, I'd be screwed. What the hell? It's actually really, really, really annoying, and I don't know why they're doing that. Yeah, that was a career scenario. I would have just lost like 100 points. It's quite strange. We're going to be going through Rochester and then Strood. I know there's a 15-mile-an-hour limit around the corner at Strood, and gonna be interesting slowing down for that with this thing. Getting kicked back as much as it does. I'm going to try putting on the independence and then braking the entire train to see what happens. Okay, that seems to help a little bit. I do like this area here. Don't know what river that is, but Get a nice little drive by here. A slow run by. Nice. Let's go to the other end of the tunnel, wherever that might be. Well, that's a long-ass tunnel. I believe basically we come out of the tunnel and we're almost at Who Junction, so. The acceleration in the Class 47 is very, very slow. Got a slight break in the tunnels here. And into another one. Oh, nice. Nice. Here we come. See our destination right there on the HUD.